Guys, today we're talking about why your body is like a garden and how should you make it grow, I guess would be the question. Um, Obviously, in a garden, nothing happens overnight. And I think with a garden, you have the benefit of seeing something grow from a seed to a small little sapling to a big plant to where it bears fruit. With your body, you don't have that because it takes so much longer for that process to happen. And I think the expectation comes that if we were at a certain function before, we should be able to get back to that function very, very quickly. Unfortunately, that's not the case. And a lot of times, the body, much like a garden, shows signs when it's unhealthy. And if you can address those signs early, the likelihood of the garden failing or your body failing down the line can be addressed sooner. We can avoid dysfunction and we can start to get back to a regular life sooner. So in a garden, say you start to see some leaves wilt. Are you going to sit there and just paint the leaves green and hope that they come back like a Band-Aid? Or are you going to sit there and identify why are those leaves brown? Okay. And with a garden, we understand, okay, maybe we're overwatering. Maybe we're underwatering. Maybe there's not enough fertilizer in the soil. Maybe there's too much. But we have some general ideas within that garden of what we can do. And we take those steps. We don't sit there and paint the leaves green in hopes that the garden will miraculously come back. But when it comes to our body, we do the exact opposite of that. We start to see, oh, I have pain here. And that is our brown leaf. We have a brown leaf here. And what do? We inject it with steroids and we say, okay, turn green and let's hope that it's better soon. And that's not great. We didn't identify the root cause of why that leaf, that elbow was hurting, why that leaf is brown. And so when that paint washes off, it's going to come right back. And that is where we step in as physical therapists. We say, hey, why is that leaf brown? Why is that elbow hurting? Is it because there's truly a dysfunction at the elbow, or is it because the shoulder's not working well? Is it because the wrist isn't working well? Is it because of something else entirely? Is it referred from the neck? We don't know, but we have to do some investigating to figure that out. And so if you have some issue, it is so much easier to start when it's a little issue as opposed to this massive issue. It's so much easier to backtrack and figure out, okay, where are we at? What caused this, and where can we go from here to fix it? If we have 17 different things going on, peeling back the layers of that onion takes longer and longer and longer, and a lot of people don't have the patience for that. So my call to action here would be like, if you have something going on, take a look at it. Let's get it figured out. Get to your physical therapist, and let's iron out the problems before it becomes a big issue. If you guys have questions, obviously, I'm going to put this number up here. We have discovery visits. They're free, half-hour evaluations. Basically, we sit down and we identify all those causes we just talked about and then discuss a treatment plan with you. And then we can kind of go from there, whether that's something we need to do or, hey, you're not that person for me. We're going to refer you out to somebody who is appropriate for you. So if you guys have questions, either message us, contact us, or give us a call if you want to get in on the discovery visit, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hope you guys have a great day.